Hello world of YouTube, my name is Fake Thriller. This is a Battlefield 3 video game commentary. You're going to watch an edited version of this Conquest game I had on Grand Bazaar, which I think is turning into my favorite map for infantry fights. When I say edited, what you're gonna see is if you look at the bottom left, see how it says 250 right now, US and Russian. That's the number of revive tickets or respawn tickets that each team gets, and that's a good way to sort of track of how long, how many things I've cut out. You'll see big jumps where that decreases because Battlefield is a tactical shooter where you got to be careful. You can't be rushing around going crazy commando, one-man army all the time. So there's a lot of staring down hallways and you know, infantry firefights and stuff that don't really, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're really intense and really fun to play. But I can understand why it wouldn't be the most entertaining gameplay to watch. So you'll see that I make some cuts, and what I want to do in this video is just kind of talk about my feelings of Battlefield 3 so far. Not so much like my review of it. Like, I love the game. That's what it is. It's fine. I love the game, but I want to talk about like my strategies, the way I sort of approach different situations, and some of the things I've learned. So first off, out of the 4 different classes, I think I enjoy the support class the most, which starts you off usually with an LMG, and it gives you the ability to drop ammo boxes for yourself and for teammates to sort of resupply from. I think I like the support class the most, though, just because of the weapons you start with. You see here I'm using the M249 LMG, and it starts me with a 100-round ammo box and then 200, you know, spare ammo wrapped all around my shoulders and stuff. The other thing I like about it is it gives me the chance to defend myself against anything, including vehicles. You're going to see me do this several times, and what I'm doing here is I'm C4 in this guy, and there's no better feeling in the world of Battlefield than strapping C4 to a tank or a light vehicle or something like that without them knowing, and then you just pull the trigger and watch them go boom. So right here, what happened was I saw that guy trying to pull a flank on A in that light vehicle, so I chased him on foot halfway across the map. I get there before A is even taken, and I'm able to you know, rough him up. And now here there's a tank encroaching with 3 people in it, I think, and I'm like, this is our home, we must defend our home, stand up and fight. So I sneak up on them, and I strap them all up, and I clear the blast zone, and boom! Oh, yep. Oh, look at everyone, triple kill, baby. Yeah, that's like one of the best feelings in the whole game is killing an unsuspecting vehicle. You know, they got these machines of death and destruction that are supposed to be almost invincible, but a lone soldier with a will and a way takes them down. So what happens here is I'm like kind of on a vehicle destruction kick, so I'm trying to flank. I get halfway across the map, I notice this light vehicle comes back down the road. I cut out the long running part, and then I'm like, well, I'm gonna have to kill this vehicle too. And I sneak up on it. Tony the Tiger is playing in this game with me. He was behind me, distracting him. I sort of sneak up. Tony gets the kill there, and I destroy this vehicle. I think it was empty. There might have been one person in it or something. Nah, it was empty. But it's good to get, you know, vehicles out of key areas like flag zones or rush MCOMs and stuff, because I don't know how many times I've seen like teammates drive, let's say, a tank, a light tank or something, up to an objective just to get there faster, because it does take a long time to run to certain objectives. But they just take the tank and they leave it like 50 yards from the objective, and then the enemy's like running up there trying to take people out, and they're like, oh, look, I found an abandoned tank, let me just hop in this and destroy everyone. So I don't like to leave any sort of vehicles laying around. I've destroyed our own vehicles before with C4 just because I don't want anybody hopping in them, you know. Anyway, I got on a long tangent talking about C4 there, but that's the other reason I like the support classes. It gives you, in Bad Company 2, if you played the medic class, which was the LMG, you didn't have anything but your gun. So you couldn't deal with anything other than infantry. If you ran into any sort of a vehicle, you were pretty much dominated. I got a nice little triple spray there. But you had to rely on the engineer, which would have like all the different ways of destroying a tank or a vehicle or something like that. But in Battlefield 3, they sort of balanced it out a little bit. The engineer still has their pew-pew rockets, and I still have, as a medic now, I have C4, which is nice. I also unlocked the mortar, which I don't enjoy. It's one of those hand drop mortars where it's a single fire, like you sort of hold the mortar shell, drop it in the front of the barrel, and it, like on impact, it fires back out. It seemed really inaccurate. Look at this spray and pray for the win. Actually, I think you're going to see one hell of a spray and pray coming up. I don't know if it's right here or if it's later on, but it's like the definition of spray and pray. I absolutely draw a circle around the guy. And I'm hoping it's right here so I don't look like an idiot, but you'll see it when it happens. And so the support classes, here it is, yeah, look at this. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, he's still there, oh my god, shoot, keep shooting. Ah, I got him. I wasted 100 rounds trying to kill that guy. I think my accuracy is like 11% or something like that. But I get like accuracy, like ribbons, which for the Call of Duty player is the equivalent to like accommodations or something, like First Blood or whatever they're called. The other thing that's awesome about Battlefield is you'll hear, nobody will deny that the sound is unbelievable, but it's like the nuances in the sound that make it so much fun. Like in this case, this tank was pulling a flank around the left side, and long before you see a tank, you can hear it. It's like in like those war movies where the tank, like the ground starts like rumbling and shaking, and you're like, what's going on? And then everyone's like, oh shit, like everyone sort of comprehends it at the same time that a tank's coming. That happens in Battlefield. You're like, okay, I know there's a vehicle somewhere. Oh, get owned, sir. Everyone's like, I know there's a vehicle around. I just don't know exactly what it is or where it's coming from. And then all of a sudden, boom, it breaks down a wall. And you're like, oh, that's a motherfucking tank. And you're like, time to run away like sissy girl. And, I don't know. And this is some of the mayhem that can happen in Battlefield. I run up, I kill a guy, I get killed by a guy, I get revived, I come back to life, I have my pistol out, I shoot at a bunch of guys, people start respawning, I die again, my teammates clean up everybody, but I don't think they revive me for the final time. Yeah, I cut it out because I didn't get revived. What else did I want to talk about? I'm really bummed that I'm probably one of the only people that you'll hear say this. I'm kind of sad that Modern Warfare 3 is coming out in just over a week now. Oh great. Who gets phone calls in the middle of a commentary? Who calls people when they're in the middle of a commentary? Come on now. Anyway, what I was saying was, I sort of wish that Modern Warfare 3 wasn't coming out so soon, because I'm nowhere near done, or I'm not in deep enough with Battlefield 3. I feel like there's so much more to get into and unlock and sort of master and everything, but there's not anywhere near enough time, because Modern Warfare 3 is gonna kill Battlefield just on the sake of variety and like arcadey action where it's easy to jump in, jump out. I mean, even the interface of Battlefield is working against itself, because you can't even leave a game without waiting for another game to start. I mean, it kind of sucks. And I understand it's probably something to do with the servers. Like, it wants an easy way of counting how many people are in a game and all that jazz. I don't know. I'm looking forward to Modern Warfare 3, but I'm definitely having a wicked good time on Battlefield. I know I played with a few of you guys, and the game just keeps getting better the further into it I get. And the game's pretty much wrapping up now. You can see they're out of tickets, but we were moving up for the spawn trap anyway. So if they even had 100 more tickets, we would have won because, well, I say that, but now we lost A and B. All right, way to make me look silly, guys. Anyway, my name's Fake Thriller. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Hey guys, check us out on Twitter at twitter.com/fakethriller and twitter.com/snoof603.